I feel better when I have like
course.
1 month of content already planned.
As content creator.
As
Content creator. Don't start to learn me English.
they understood and they acted very fast. Hello, since how long you guys launched the podcast? 1 week.
Hello, this is Julie from CastMe, your favorite place to record content here in Malta. I'm so happy today because we will record the Nothing podcast number 2. So the first one was 1 year ago when we opened the studio and many things happened. So I am with Thomas, my partner.
Hello.
So Thomas, we are in couple, so I know you are fine. But maybe everything what we want to know is what happened during the last year for CastMe.
A lot happened. A lot. Where do you want me to start? The problems, the learnings, the numbers? So this is a special Nothing podcast because we have a few things to say.
And to show.
And to show. Oh,
yeah, we want to show
because
the results.
Some stuff changed in the studio. There's a lot that happened last year for sure. Where do you want me to start?
Maybe give us some numbers about, I don't know.
Numbers that I didn't plan is 6. Do you know what 6 means?
6 what? I don't know.
6,000 gigabyte of video has been stored on CastMe's hard drive.
Okay.
Do you imagine?
I can't imagine. I'm not a geek, so I don't know.
It's 6 terabyte that we had to figure out how to manage this, which is a lot, I can tell. If I compare it to when I was recording in my bedroom or even in the kitchen,
Okay.
It's like what I would do for my own content in more than 10 years.
Oh, okay.
It's crazy.
Amazing. What else?
What else? I'll say 100.
Okay, 100, I know. We had more than 100 customers, clients.
Yeah.
Here in Malta, in this studio, in this place.
Yes, well played.
Yeah. Yeah.
Around 300, which is different from the number of clients that we had.
300. Don't know.
It's the hours we spent recording.
Okay.
Number of hours spent recording. Around 300, and I think I don't count the recording I did from my own.
Okay. So that means in average, our clients comes to record between...
3 times.
Oh, okay.
3 hours of time.
Ah.
Because, yeah, it depends. We have this different kind of offers where you can book the studio for 1 hour up to the whole afternoon. We don't do the whole day session because we know how much energy you need to record, and it will be too much. And then we have these packages where our clients can deduce the number of hours.
So what is the average time?
Spent at the studio?
Yeah.
Yes, I'll say mostly between 1 and 2. Like, I'll say 1.6 hours per customer.
Do you know why? This number?
That's a good question. First of all, we have a lot of clients that try the studio for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Then we have a lot of very organized clients. They come for 1 hour and they do the whole month of content. Then we also, obviously, we don't have only people that record podcasts like we are doing at the moment, or interviews, but the one that do interviews always book 1 hour. Because it fits, it's the right fit for just one episode. I won't say always because not all the time, but most of the people that record interviews of our podcast, they book for 1 hour, and that's it. I won't explain why, they do what they want.
You said something interesting about customers, very organized.
Yeah.
So can you tell me more about what they do to be well organized?
You want a content prep masterclass?
Yeah, please.
So,
So what I mean is, what is difference between first time recording and someone who exactly knows what to do when they record to be efficient?
yes, what I learned, because I'm not at the studio all the time now. Nicholas manage most of the recordings, but I saw so many kind of content creators, and all of them mostly they have their own way to prepare, schedule, record their videos. Some of them they use the prompter. Some of them they come with a Google Doc. Some of them they use Notion. Some of them they just have one title and they can last for 15 minutes without having one single cut.
Yeah.
Some of them they do sentence by sentence. They will talk like this, check the script, continue the whole sentence, check the script again, continue the whole sentence,
Yeah, like
and
a
do
robot.
a full hour of video like this. This is mostly why we have this prompter here. But
Yeah.
so to answer your question, we have everyone records or prepare his own content his own way. There is no there is not one only and single way to do, but I think the best way is always to come at the studio well prepared. Because like this, if you come for an hour or two or even the whole afternoon, you exactly know how many videos you will record. You even have those few extra, if you still have some time that you can kill very fast, this few like 5 shorts or real idea that stay here. If you don't record them, it's fine. But if you still have 15 minutes to kill, you go ahead and you record them. So then everyone's different, because some of them, I'll say, they come with only one title and they know how to last for a long time. In it, they have everything in mind. Some will have only the subtitles. So you have the name of the video or the content you will do, and then you have only the chapters. Kind of
Okay.
the same for the one who do podcast, because there's different kind of videos. But the one who do podcast, they mostly have only the questions.
Yeah, it's very natural.
Yes.
Like a conversation.
And then there's people that comes with the whole script written word by word. Sometimes they use the prompter, sometimes they don't. There's people that show their screen, which is very easy, more easy to record the content. So whatever, you can do whatever you want.
Okay. You talk a lot.
I talk a lot. That's my problem. So, but you launch me on the subject I love, and in the place I love the most. After you.
So maybe you can explain us for someone who never came here on the studio how it worked for the first time.
So it's very easy. We talked about being prepared, and I think
Yeah.
it's very important.
And to be prepared, maybe we can give some information.
Yes, sure. We gave a bit. So now when you come at the studio, first step, of course, is to book your session. You go
On
through
the website.
Yes, everything
Always.
can be done on the website. So you click on cast-me.empty. You go in this pricing tab. You find the number of hours you want. If you want self-recording or a full production. So if you want to only get the files or you want us to edit the whole video,
Yeah.
then you choose 1 hour until the whole half day. Then you will be able to see all of the availabilities. It's very easy, and you can mostly record all day long.
And you can come for the day after, right?
Yes, there is just a 16 hours limit,
Okay.
but that's it. So I'll do it again. Faster,
Faster, please.
because we have to get one short from it. So to come at CastMe, very easy. You book through the website. For example, you will have a session for the next day. The next day you come in the studio, everything will be ready. Because when you book, we'll ask you some questions.
Which
how
question?
many people recording?
Okay.
What's the color you want in the background? We can switch them.
Which type of content?
Which type of content? Do you want a prompter? Do you want the separated rush from the separated footage from the cameras? And that's it. When you come here, everything's ready. You just have to sit. We adjust the cameras and the light.
While you drink a coffee or...
We'll give you coffee and you're good to go. Sometimes we just updated. I think that's a good question you can ask me. What's changed in CastMe Studio? How we improved the whole service?
Yeah, maybe. But I just want to know what happened just after you record. What about the files? Can you get it immediately or not?
Yes. Now.
What will you receive?
Now we give you the files in less than 1 hour. So as soon as you stop the recording, you will have the files uploaded in Dropbox and get them instantly. It's good for most of our clients that have their own editor. Like this, you just have a link, you send it to the editor, and that's it. He manages.
Okay. That's it?
That's it.
Okay.
Of course, no, that's it. That's it. Depends. There's just one small adjustment that sometimes takes a bit longer, is that if you opt for separated footage, because we have all of these 3 cameras, actually there's Nina behind that switch automatically between the cameras. It's called live pre-editing. But if you want the footage from each of the single cameras, of course it will be way heavier and it will take longer to upload and give the files, but that's it. A small detail.
That means?
Usually we deliver them within 5 hours.
Okay, so always the same day.
Yeah.
Good to know. So you wanted I ask you something. What changed in 1 year? So yeah.
Yes, because we learned a lot, and maybe before telling you what recently changed, we can go over the different issues and problems we had with clients, with recording, with the space. Maybe you have some in mind. This time I ask the questions. Do you have any problems or issue we had this year in mind? Because everything didn't went the way we wanted. That's entrepreneurship, basically. Yeah. So we had to adjust, adapt, learn, and try to not produce 2 times the same mistake. Do you have a few mistakes that we did in mind?
Yeah, many. Like when we started, we had a sounds problem, but now we
covered the whole space.
We recovered all the space, so now it's fine. I am not too much professional with technical side, but I pay more attention of how it look, and we change many things like changing colors of the backgrounds, and
this is solutions, not problems.
Okay, so problems was about the color result, the lights.
Yeah, we adjusted. We have basically when we started, we had only these 2 LED lights here. Yeah. Now we have one behind you, and I have one behind me, which distinguish my head from the background. So we try to adjust this. Now we tried different solutions inside of the cubes, but now we have these 2 lights that we always charge in the back, which are good. Yeah. We did a hole here to allow our clients to hang any kind of frames or logo or whatever.
Yeah, guys, it's good to know that when you record, you can keep all decoration we have here, but you can also bring your own decoration, like a personal mug with a brand, or bring
on the shelf. Wall. You can remove or change everything.
Yeah. We can change everything to customize the setup. And it's something I want to improve also for this year, to buy new stuff, to just adjust the personalization if you don't have it. So, yeah.
If you want to have all of the mistakes we did in mind.
Okay, give us 2 or 3.
Okay.
The bigger one.
So yes, at first we had some issues with the sound because of the reverb. I don't know if we say that, but this wasn't covered with foam, and we heard a lot, even if the mic was very good. With the sound, we had this over what's called. We had this saturating microphone when the people were laughing, so we had to adjust the volume and everything to make sure it's always good and we keep the quality, even if the sound from my end change. I think the biggest issue was when the summer approached last year and our cameras started to overheat. And we're stopping right in the middle of every recording.
Yeah.
So we didn't have the AC at the time. So the solution was adding the AC, but it wasn't that easy. And thank you for the space we're renting at the moment, because they understood and they acted very fast. In less than 42 hours, the AC was installed, and we were able to record in the summer. Otherwise, we had to cut the whole, and the whole project would have disappeared if we were not able to operate.
Yeah, no one suffered about hot.
Yes, I remember the clients telling me like, "Bro, I won't be able to do like two hours of recording. I'm sweating.
We kill people here in the studio."
I was, I brought the fans from our flat. I brought the fans, but the fans, you heard them inside of the microphone because it was and so
it was possible.
AC was the best solution, but it wasn't obvious that we were able to implement it to add it in the space.
But now temperature is fine. We are in
Always.
winter, it's perfect, and in summer it will be perfect.
Perfect. Of the time. I think the one who suffers the most is the operator here behind, because the AC is right behind him.
Cold.
So he has to just take the temperature. Yes, you just have to take it down before the guest arrived. Like this, he have to maintain it before to cool.
Okay.
Other than cooling.
Something else to say.
Something else to say, yes, issues with the framing, issues with the table that we changed. We had some animals in the last table, and we had a friend that rebuilt the whole table.
Yeah, that's right. Because of humidity, but now it's solved.
I was recording and zooming up on the table, and I said, "What the fuck? There's lives. There's people inside of this table." So we had to remove it and rebuild this one. It was custom made. So like this, when we have up to 4 microphones, we can just put the wires inside. And we have some stuff that we put behind the table, some hooks that can handle the wires like this. Because sometimes we'll also discover that when the people, they walk on the wires, you hear it in the microphone. And you have obviously to fix this.
Okay.
I have many others in mind.
So maybe, many things happens, but maybe we can also talk about what we want to improve or change this year.
I think many things happened, but what you have to know now is that we did these mistakes and we learned from them. So if you come at the studio now, you will come 1 year after all of these mistakes has been done, and obviously you will have the content you're looking for. Always we try to improve. Of course, most of the recording that has been done at the studio went successfully, but sometimes we had to adjust the sound, and we always try to find perfection in the way the cameras looks, in the way the microphone looks. I always find some small details to adjust and be confident, because as founders of CastMe,
like this, it look.
As founder of CastMe, we pay attention to every recording and we try to deliver the best services we can. That's most important.
That's why we are still here, and we want to be the podcast studio here in Malta. We are. the podcast studio. So yeah, what we want to improve for this year? Me, for sure, I want to bring new decoration.
Okay.
I am like architecture.
So you want to remove the table and we put some couch? Everyone
Yeah.
asked us for that.
Yes, that's something we want to do, but I'm not sure we can do it. Maybe we can try after this podcast. So, guys, you ask us to record without table, like in a
Many
cozy mode with just sofa. Space is not so big, so that's hard to remove the table because it's handmade
And it's heavy.
and very heavy.
It's heavy,
but-
homemade, and it's hard to store.
But I want to try after, maybe to check.
And
If it's
we
possible.
would need some new handles from the microphones. I saw this self microphone handle. Otherwise, we will need a small table or something. The cube we were using before, you remember?
Yeah.
Because our last table, this is this thick, so we are able to add
Plug,
and plug the microphone on it. But before, we were not able.
Yeah.
The table was that thick and it was impossible. So we had a cube behind with a weight, a gym weight
yeah.
inside.
We buy it at Decathlon.
that we bought at Decathlon. And the microphone were standing behind in the cube.
Okay.
We try to find solution.
So
always.
let's try to remove the table after to see if it's possible. So what else we want? We wanted to maybe buy a green screen.
Yes, we'll buy a green background. Everyone asks us about it.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you record alone or with someone else, you want to have your own space, and like this, you will be able to do it
Yeah.
by still having a good microphone and a good camera setup. Then I changed also the setup. So now every single person recording, each time you will come alone, the table will be rotated. With a bigger space between you and the background. So
Yeah.
you'll have a better blurry rendering. That's what I do for all my own recording. I can show you what it looks like. I add some works to Nina. This is what it looks like.
Since when we change the position of table for one people?
So one of our clients, Loredana,
Oui.
They-
Thank you,
they asked-
Loredana.
yes. So she asked us to do it. They even do it with multiple guests, but that's their way. This is also cool. And the way we work at CastMe, we're very flexible, and we wait for you to tell us how to improve as well.
Yeah.
Sometimes we figure out ourselves, but sometimes we need you, and we're still in Malta, and that's what I love in Malta, is that we will find solution. And we're the same. If you ask us something, we'll try to do it.
Of course.
If we can do it, we won't be a pain in the ass and be a blocker.
So since when?
I don't know.
Beginning of the year, maybe?
I think...
just to know
I think
for-
Loredana, she started at least 6 months ago.
Okay.
And on my side, I do it since 1 month.
Okay.
And now we do it for every client since 1 month as
Okay.
well.
Because the result is really better.
Yeah, it looks very good. Then, yes, we have this new frame space. We changed the lights here. Before, now we have more focus lights with the grid inside. I think if you use the central camera, you will see it in the frame. You see these grids. It helps the lights focus only on the guest. Otherwise, it was before it was spreading in the whole space. So now it looks better as well. And then a few things that maybe I forgot.
Okay.
We also shut down the light in the space behind.
Oh.
Like this, when you record, you don't see the operator. It doesn't stress you. You stay focused on the cameras here, and it's your space, your recording, and you don't have anyone that watch you like this.
Yeah,
and,
that's
and,
right.
And,
We
add pressure.
We totally forgot the operator.
Yeah.
It's like, how
It's
is
your
in English?
space.
A bull.
A bubble?
A bubble. Voilà. We feel like in a bubble.
Voilà, it's your
Just you
bubble.
and me. All right. That's it, I think, for this year. That would be nice if we add all of this.
Yeah, we'll change some stuff. I hope we will be adding a fourth camera option for the people that record with more than 2 people. So
Okay.
the 3 people recording and 4 people recording.
Yeah.
More decoration, you'll take care of this. Like this, as a client, you can pick whatever you want to put in the shelf or everything. This green background, trying to remove the table, but it will be hard. For now, we refused each time someone asked us. The best way for us is to still continue improving the studio, the way we communicate, and have a second space
Yeah.
to propose to
That
our
would be the
clients.
dream.
Yeah,
A bigger space. With
bigger
a
space,
coffee,
or
with-
even just a second room.
Yeah.
Like you have another option. You can choose from this table,
I would love to open.
very serious, more corporate, or you have this couch, or you can feel very cozy and do your stuff.
Yeah, that's the goal, guys, to open something bigger with another space.
We fixed the chairs as well. You remember it was each time someone was moving inside. So now I can do whatever I want, and I don't hear it in the mic.
So I have a question.
Yes.
So,
do.
as content creator, imagine you are a content creator,
Imagine. Okay,
You
I
are.
imagine.
so you know. Coming in CastMe allow you to create more content easily, fastly. I don't know.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Everyone
So-
understand.
So we help you to produce more content. What are the other painful you still have, even if you come at CastMe?
So,
You know what I mean?
yes, but we have to extract some short content. So you have to redo the whole question.
Okay.
As a content creator.
as content creator, as content creator,
As.
as content creator. Don't start to learn me English. That's okay.
As a content creator.
As a content creators, what are the other pain you have, even if you come to record at CastMe?
Okay. So, as a content creators, you always have this pain to finding new subjects to go around,
Yeah.
preparing all of this subject, getting some advance, because I feel always better when I have scheduled posts. I feel better when I have like
Course.
1 month of content already planned on YouTube or Instagram. It allows me to take more time and being less stressed when I
Yeah.
prepare my episode and everything. Then, of course, CastMe is not the solution for the whole process. CastMe will provide you the files, very good quality files. It can provide you a ready to be published episode,
Yeah.
but you still have to publish them.
Yeah.
That's still kind of a pain. I'm well organized and I have some people in my team that take care of it, but still you have to upload it on YouTube or every other platform you're
Write
using.
description.
You have to do this thumbnail, and sometimes think a lot about how to improve the thumbnail or improve engagement from it. Then you have to do all of this SEO optimization, use all of the YouTube's feature. Now you can do chapters, you can add some notes, you can add everything. And I recommend all of the content creators to use as many, even all of the features that YouTube provides you, because it will increase and always try to get the best from it and the way YouTube will rank your video.
Yeah.
But if I compare to when I was recording at home, everything changed. I can tell. Quality, stress of recording, of having this lack of focus, having this battery that comes down in the middle of a recording, having this sound that didn't record but they did the whole video. So I'm free of all of these painful moments when I have to record again something I paid so much attention to do, and I feel way better.
Yeah, sure.
This is most important, I think, on my end. I hope one day CastMe will be able to manage the whole process from A to Z, but it would mean transforming this space and the way we manage it in another agency, and so we want to focus on delivering great content. We can handle post production, but for the moment, then you have to manage with the rest and the file we provide.
All right. What else we have to say?
What else?
Because we said enough in podcast, but we have many things to say.
What do you do? What do you do in CastMe? What's your job?
I do. So at CastMe, I do administrative things.
Okay.
First of all, accounting, and now communication. I work with Nina's, who is recording for us.
Hello, Nina.
Hello to Nina. So, guys, now I try to create with Nina new content to post on Instagram, Facebook, maybe LinkedIn soon, and maybe we will organize some events.
Manage the ads.
And advertising, guys. I know you saw us many times, and you saw the same videos for a month. So I'm working on it to offer you new videos, and we will try to do funny things. So
stay tuned.
Yeah, stay in touch.
Stay tuned. So you manage the ads, you do the accountability, you deal with the codes and every.
Ask us codes, guys. I will answer you.
If you want to talk to Julie, ask us for a code. This works better in English because if you say it in French, this is not part of the culture to ask people to
give us money. Yeah. Give us money, guys. And we will open a new studio for sure.
Yeah, that's obviously the way it works. Making profit is improving the space, and that's everything. We didn't even make profit last year, but we invested even what we've lost into a better way of operating and a better looking studio and the result for you guys. So even what we lose, we give it to you.
Voilà. So Thomas, what do you do in CastMe?
I don't do anything else. I don't do anything anymore. Do.
Well, grave.
I stopped doing things at CastMe. No, I'm kidding. So first, I record at CastMe for my own content every Thursday.
Yo, okay, but it's not for CastMe.
But like this, you can take a story of me and share it to the social networks. No, I managed the website. The website.
You improved the website.
Of course. I managed the website. I improved the website. I managed the offers. I talk with most of the clients, having coffees and stuff. So this is maintaining the relations we have with the clients. I bring new ideas. Most of it. No, that's my role, and that's what I want to do in life. I want to be this strategic mind, the one that comes up with good ideas, that works in the right place and focus at the right, focus the whole team at the right thing in order to get the most results from it. Prioritizing getting and working on the right subject, giving you guys ideas for new content strategy or improving the space, everything. So this doesn't result to a lot of operations, I know, and I was operating way more at the beginning of the studio and less now. But I also work with Nicolas, who is our operator, and make sure we are learning from every of the mistakes we do and try to improve always the way the results look at the end.
All right. What else can we say?
We can. I know we can
To
talk.
not be too long.
No. We can talk for hours. So maybe you had these very fast questions and answer.
You want the fast questions.
I want the fast question and answer. This will be another short extract because no one will check this video until here.
Obviously.
But you have this tip, guys. If you check this video until here, just write orange in the comment section, or maybe you have another word that is better.
No, orange is fine.
Orange. Just write orange in the comment section right below. And thank you for that. Thank you for supporting, because this is kind of support that listen to us for at least a half hour. So if you don't have any other question, I don't have either, and we can jump back to the
fast question. So
jingle.
Fast question mean fast answer.
Okay,
please.
So I think I know most of the questions, but
but you write it, so you know.
I have no ideas.
You know the question, you know the answer.
No, I don't know the answers. I don't remember. It was weeks ago.
So, are you ready?
I am ready.
What is the best social media?
YouTube.
Why? Okay, we want to know why or no?
No, you go on the why after all of the question has been answered.
What is your best content format?
I was thinking like MP4 or Wave or MP3, but no. Okay.
For reals.
I'm an old school guy. Face cam, screen sharing tutorials.
Ah, okay. Boring. Okay, that's fine.
I'm not good to viral stuff.
Okay, I think I know the answer, but that's tricky to ask. What is your favorite customer?
Okay.
Who is your favorite customer, if I would say in English?
I'll say my favorite customer is the first one who had. This is always the greatest remembering that you have. Of course, I love and I thank all of the customers that trusted us. But I remember it's been a long time he didn't come to the studio, but his name was or is Emanuele Pianelli, the founder of Rich Fit.
Yes.
So we did an interview with him on this YouTube channel. You can find it in the other videos by looking up to it. And we launched this studio, and 1 week after, he was the first one to book without even talk to us. He just went to...
and he booked for a package, no?
No. He booked for 1 or 2 hours. Then we talked about the packages. Because he looked at, I remember he told me, he looked at YouTube, Podcast Studio, he found us, he booked for 2 hours without knowing that we just launched the podcast stuff. He didn't look at anything, and he showed up here. Hello, since how long you guys launched the podcast? 1 week. and thank you for your trust. I will take care of your recording and try to do my best. So thank you for that, Emanuele.
Yeah.
And he has been a client. I think he did at least 10 hours of recording, maybe more. And we miss you, and I wish to see you again.
Yeah, well, I wanted to answer Loredana because So I was not here, but I remember that when she came, we did mistakes. That she always trusted us. We always tried to improve, and thanks to her,
Her
we
feedback as well.
her feedback, we
Yeah.
definitely improved the result of studio. So
Sure.
yeah,
So it's Italian power. Here.
yeah, that's right. So next question. Your favorite background color, and now you don't have the remote because I asked you before to start.
You do?
And you told me,
Nina,
no, that's fine.
do you have the remote for the...
To see
Yeah, thank you.
what is the best color.
I usually do
background.
blue.
Me, I don't like blue. It's too boring.
I usually do blue because we have this dark blue background, which is what looks the best. I like the green.
Okay.
Green
Me,
looks
I
good
like
as
the
well.
yellow one.
Green is the Loredana's colors. You like the yellow?
Yeah.
Yellow is what we do here, but this is a soft yellow one. It doesn't look yellow, I know, on the screen.
yellow orange.
This one?
Yes.
What I do sometimes is also
You
switch.
mix?
I keep more white with it, but a lower white here, and it always look a bit darker on the background, which is what I like. And this full purple is also very powerful.
Yeah, but show me.
But it looks more blue.
Oui.
And the
We tried with Nina, and the best. Oh, well, it's this one. Okay.
yeah.
All right.
But it looked purple on the last recording I saw. We had a client this morning. He recorded with this color, and he was looking pretty purple.
Because the one
So
is,
it's not a fast question, fast answer. We have to refocus.
Okay, we will improve it on Nothing Podcast 3. But for now, I think...
This is all?
yes.
That's all the questions you have?
You write 5 questions.
You don't have any other fast question, fast answer in mind?
I didn't prepare more. more questions.
Go off the roads. Stuck. Okay. So anyway, it's good to be back.
Yep. So the
Congratulations
next one will
for
be...
1 year.
That's what. Maybe that's the next question. We will see in 1 year or before.
No, you will see us way before, because first we'll increase the rhythm of publications of on Instagram or everything. So you will see us every week. Then in this kind of format or long episodes, I think we'll try to do at least one per quarter, if you're okay.
Yeah.
And I will probably do some educational or tips about content creation, how to the best practice to improve your SEO on YouTube, to some ideas for your thumbnails, content that can help most of our clients that record content here in CastMe.
Okay. So nice.
Don't hesitate if you
Yeah.
if you need anything, if you have some any questions, if you have any recommendation about the space, the offers, the everything we do.
We want feedback. And I have one last question. What do you think about my accent?
I love it.
Since
This is the most lovely accent I have.
I improved or not?
So, as you heard, we're both French, and I try to work on my accent since a long time. And I love the z Julie has and all the time. And sometimes in French you say ba. When you're thinking, you say ba ça va. Ça va et toi?
Mais là, I will change.
Ba. No, you always say ba before. It's funny. But you didn't tell it in this episode. I didn't hear it. But no, I love it. The best, I think is that everyone can understand what we say and what we have in mind and wanting to share in this episode. And one thing, guys, that even if you don't like her accent or you do, it works very good on advertising.
Ah, really?
Yeah.
You think?
Yes.
Okay.
Because you look very innocent, and you look like we don't want to. You are like a baby that we want to hug, and your accent make it even more powerful. So I had great feedback from the ads we did, because you feel very innocent by doing it. I love it.
Okay. Well, that's nice. That's nice.
And maybe I do as well. I don't know. But most of the people when I talk, they tell me you're French.
Ah,
And
you see?
obviously, each
You
French
see?
people that I have in front of me, I always answer in French.
We need to improve again.
No, it's just the way you are. If you see anyone here in Malta, people from the east of Europe or everything, they don't hide their accent. Why would you? This is the end.
Stop. Can we stop? You talk too much. So, guys, I hope you understood. I hope you enjoyed.
Yeah.
And for sure, we will. You will see us again soon on your Instagram feed or maybe YouTube or even LinkedIn ads. We don't know. So thank you so much for watching. Even I'm sure you didn't watch till
Orange,
now.
orange.
Orange. Right, orange, please. Thank you very much, guys. See you later. Ciao.
Ciao, ciao.
Oh my god. Almost 1 hour.
Well, it's good.